Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that he made all the milk, all the people who was trying to give Musa alayhi salatu salam milk, he made it that Musa alayhi salatu salam will reject it. From before. So nobody could feed Musa alayhi salatu salam. Why? Let's go into detail. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intervened. Now that Asi alayhi salatu salam got Musa, and Pharaoh is holding the baby, he's crying. They don't know what to do. Like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What happened? She ordered, go find someone who can feed this baby. Mashallah ta'ala. Now, look at the instinct. At the same time, when the sister of Musa alayhi salatu salam, she's looking for her brother. But what happened? She ended up at the market and she see these crowds of people holding this baby. See which one is going to feed this baby. Mashallah, get the prestige. And he kept rejecting and rejecting and rejecting. And when she saw it, look what she did. Mashallah ta'ala. She went up to the ladies and she said, can I guide you? Now look what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. He said, what he said? Now, when you get on this, you see the fa. The fa in this is called fa'un fasihatun. No, I'm sorry, fasihatun. You know what this means? This means that it's the fa of eloquence. As if, mashallah ta'ala, like she bumped into them accidentally. See, but she had a plan the whole time when she found them. And when she saw them there, what did she do? She said, Halla dullakum. That means that, can I direct you to someone? Now the word dalala in Arabic means to point someone in the direction. It's the opposite. It's the antonym of what? Dalala. Dalala means what? One who is misguided from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Dalala means here's the proof. This is my sincere proof. I'm going to lead you to someone who can help you. Now, what happened? Mashallah ta'ala, she went up to them. She said, hey, I know someone that can really help you. Ahli bayti. Now, after she said that with style, in her mind she said, let me go get my mother. When she went to go get her mother, she told her, Ummi, we found the baby. Musa alayhi salam is there. Now what happened? Now she know that her baby they get in touch. See, remember when we go back, that she put the baby in the Nile River. Then she told her daughter, go look for him. Let's see where they end up at. And then she tell her daughter, why don't you go search for him for some more. Now that mother Musa alayhi salam come, what happened? Musa alayhi salam jumped towards her and began to suckle. Subhanallah. And these people that got to looking, the slave, they said, man, there's something weird. Is this the baby of the prophecy? Or, you know what? These two people got to be related. Subhanallah. This is suspicion. So what happened? Mashallah ta'ala, word get back to Asiya that they finally found someone who can feed this baby. Now, let's go into detail. Now they get to the presence of Pharaoh, and Pharaoh is holding the baby, and Musa is crying. And guess what? He see his mother, and what did he do? He immediately jumped towards her. Again, when he jumped towards her, what happened? He began to suckle. Now Pharaoh made a statement. He said, what makes you so special? And she said, none of the babies in the village can resist my sweetness. Subhanallah. Now let's go into detail. Then she said in the ayat, Arabic, he said, one who can show love to the child, who can feed the child, who can bring nourishment to the child. Now check this out. We're going to go into detail. You know, I know a woman, I place a house that can feed this child, nourish the child, protect this child. Right? Not just that can bring nasiha to the child, but let's look at the ayat. Very beautiful. Nasiha in Arabic. Now she's talking to the king of Pharaoh. She said, I know someone that can help and they can feed this baby, who can bring nourishment to this baby, mashallah ta'ala, who can protect this baby, who can bring security to this baby. This woman can raise this baby as his own. She said, she let them know, but I'm nothing but an advisor, my king. Now let's examine the word nasiha. Nasiha means what? To raise, to be sincere, to be pure. None of this was Allah. Subhanallah. Then what happened? Pharaoh said, I need you to stay here. And she said, I can't. I have another baby that I have to go home to. Why, dear respected brothers and sisters? Now let's go into detail. Who is that baby? That baby is Harun. That means that Harun is slightly older than Musa alayhi salam. Now what happened? Why are they killing babies? But Harun is living. Because we go back. That this is the time when Pharaoh decreed that we will only kill what? Do the execution every other year to the babies, to the men, to the boy babies. And Harun was one of them. Harun was born on the year that they didn't do the execution. While Musa alayhi salam was born on the year that they did perform the execution. So she said, I gotta go back home. And he said, okay. You can go back home, take him with you, mashallah ta'ala. And what I will do, I will also give you a stipend. As Zamakhshari said, the Pharaoh gave her 1 dinar, 1 golden dinar per day. Now check this out. Not just that. Pharaoh also sent who? His guards to guard baby Musa. The same baby that they were trying to kill. This is the same baby. They're doing what? They are protecting, mashallah. And she getting paid. Subhanallah. Now let's go back what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. وَرَدَدْنَاهُ إِلَىٰ أُمِّهِ كَيْ تَقَرَّ لَهُ. I'm sorry, تَقَرَّ عَيْنُهَا. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, did we not return her to him? Back to her. So let's go back to the ayah of the Quran when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told her, don't worry, indeed I'm going to bring him back to you. Just put him in the Nile River, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I fulfilled that promise, but Allah going to detail how she felt. Look how she felt. He said, I brought him back to comfort your heart, to bring coolness to your eyes. In other words, I fulfilled this promise, right? And I made you happy. Subhanallah. He said, Now let's go into detail. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said, I brought him back to comfort your heart, to bring sweetness to your eyes, so you won't even worry. Subhanallah. Right? This means so that what? So that you can know that the promise haqqan of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is what? It is true. Now let's examine the word anna wa Allahi haqqan. Anna is part of what? It's part of ismu anna. It's part of those annas and the anna. And I will just go in detail later. So that means that it happened to have what? A khabra anna. What's the khabra anna? To bring the news. Wa anna wa Allahi haqqan. Haqqan is what? Is the proof that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala word is truth and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala word is born. Now he said, وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرُهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Then he said, but وَلَكِنَّ, I mean, he's bringing emphasis. You see that noon? وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرُهُمْ, but most of them لَا يَعْلَمُونَ, don't even know. Subhanallah. Most of them don't even know. Most of them don't even care. Now, before I end this, dear respected brothers and sisters, there's 2 words that we have to look for. Sha'ara and the alama are synonyms of one another. In the other ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, La yash'urun. In the last ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, La ya'lamun. Look at the beauty of this. These are what? Synonyms of one another. Sha'ara, when one he uses senses. In those senses, what? It gathered the knowledge. Subhanallah, sha'ara. He uses senses, what's in his heart, to have the knowledge, right? La ya'lamun. Alama is when the person got the proof, he got the sign, he got the knowledge. So this individual used his senses and used the knowledge, mashallah ta'ala, and he got the proof. But in this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, they did what? La yash'arun, la ya'lamun. They don't even care. They didn't even use their senses. La ya'lamun. Neither do they want to know. And then he said what? Aktharuhum la ya'lamun. Most of them don't even care. Assalamu alaikum.